And Elijah oftentimes serenades us while we're eating.
Yeah, this happens a lot.
Asher, do you want a full
We pay him extra for that.
Just take that, okay. Dad, do you want a big one?
Yes. Whoa!
Elijah, you
Yes,
want a big
thank
one
you.
Too?
Okay.
Well, good morning. I just woke up. I think you can probably still see the lines in my face from my pillow. And I'm gonna do a morning routine because I realized that I have never done one except for when we were living in the RV. And also it's fun to do a morning routine because all 9 kids are home right now. So I'm gonna do a morning routine and then, well, that's what I just said. I'm gonna take you along for our morning. And first thing I'm doing is I've got to get right to making breakfast. I've been making breakfast for the family for a few months now and been really enjoying that, having another meal together. It's like, I realized how much I enjoyed eating dinner with the family. I'm like, why don't I make breakfast together? So that, because we were kind of eating breakfast together, but everybody was eating their own thing and maybe one person be eating while one person was cooking, and then we'd all kind of sit down randomly and it was like, let's just all eat something together. And then I also noticed that some of my kids were just not eating the best breakfast. So this morning I'm gonna make one of the fan favorites, quiche. I'm gonna use some store-bought crust, but otherwise gonna make everything else from scratch. So yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna use the blender this morning to mix this up because I'm making 3 and it'll just be really easy to pour it into the pie shell. Meanwhile, Andrew is up with his, how long is this, 30 minutes?
An hour, exactly.
An hour timer writing. Andrew is writing a book and it's actually really good. I've been reading it chapter by chapter. It's really good.
It's very kind of you to say that.
No, it's true. Using a Joanna Gaines recipe and she is incredible. I am not following everything, it just gives me my base. I'm using it, the one from this book, I think so many of us have. And I'm pretty much just doing this part and then I kind of follow the baking instructions and things, but I'm gonna use some sausage I got at the farmer's market and which I cooked last night so that it would be easier, and some baked potatoes from last night and some cheese. Which I think will be really good. I know I should make my own, but it makes it a lot easier in the morning. I think in September, I'm gonna make a pie every single day to kids. And I think I'll probably get a lot more comfortable with making my own pie crust then. I mean, I make them all the time during the holidays, but these are just so easy. So I diced this baked potato and I'm gonna do 1 potato per quiche. I just find it's easier. I just put this is fancy.
Oh, that's what the sausage is in.
Last night.
So you made the sausages last night?
Yeah, I find it's easier just to put the toppings or the fillings in and then pour the egg mixture over it.
Well, because it's hard to get it poured out evenly if it's just because all wants to settle at the bottom.
It all goes to the bottom. So if you're making multiple, that should just work best.
Which is, we have to make multiple of everything around here.
This is like a sharp cheddar.
What is it?
It's like a sharp cheddar.
Okay.
So,
This is a good hearty breakfast.
It looks yummy.
I need some green onions from the garden. I'll have to go snip some. Just realized I forgot the green onion again. It's okay.
Oh no! Are you just eyeballing this?
Yes.
There's a bunch of pepper. Ah!
We're gonna get all the
Somebody's
pepper in
gonna
one
get
of
like
these.
pepper bites.
Oh well. I like pepper bites.
I'm just gonna kind of finish the crust.
Making it pretty.
No, I'm not too concerned.
I think that's super pretty.
Yeah, nobody really pays any attention. They just gobble it down, but...
You do. You're a perfectionist.
Oh, I know. Just barely.
Heard it.
Okie dokie. Now we wait. Good morning, kitty. Were you up playing last night with Albus?
He was outside all night, actually.
He was? Kitty, you shouldn't do that. You should come inside. Oh, tired.
People are waking up. Evie's awake, huh, baby? You're not awake? I know, it's hard. First thing in the morning. So Daniel, you are doing summer sales, selling pest control, correct?
Yep.
Oui.
Oui.
Dad did that to someone in France and they looked at him and laughed.
Oh,
He said, oui.
No one ever said twice, but you know.
Pearl, what do you think you'll do today?
I have flute lesson today.
Oh, you have flute lessons.
Flautist.
I love hearing Pearl's flute playing in the house. I actually really love it. It's a happy sound. Well, you have a teacher, she lives in New York City, and you do online flute lessons with her. You love the kitties, huh?
Yeah.
And they love you too, huh? They're so nice to you. They let Eve get away with things they don't let anybody else get away with. So because it's summer, you don't have speech right now. We're taking off for the summer because there was just too many in and out of towns and dates we had to cancel.
Pizza.
I know you love speech, huh? But what do you think you'll do today? I know your cousins are coming back into town this week. You sure have missed them, huh? Yeah, that'll be nice. Evie's saying that she wants some other friends to come over.
Yeah.
Abel and Avie.
Yeah.
You know, when you're a homeschooling family, you get to choose when school is, and people often ask us if we do school during the summer, but we don't really have, it's school like that doesn't work for us. We just want kids to be working on things and learning all the time, but we are definitely more relaxed in the summer on, like if we let them maybe play video games when a friend is over during the week, because usually they can't have anything but educational screen time in the week. More relaxed on if they're just playing with friends, because their friends will go back to school in just a few weeks. And then I love that time of year. I love it when everybody goes back to school. The museums get quiet, the libraries get quiet, everything gets quiet, and it's like the world comes back to a homeschooler. So that's when we get a little bit more like, okay, we need to see you really actively learning and growing. I think this year for Jude and Eve, we might try some online curriculums. The older kids are all so involved in different projects and learning different things, but it is harder when you're younger. And so we might try some online programs. I know Jude would love that. He loves very structured learning, so. And he actually just woke up. Good morning, Jude. How'd you sleep?
Oh, yeah, I was gonna sleep past 9, but I just remembered I had to wake up before 9. At 9.
Yeah. So the only person we haven't seen yet today is...
5?
Well, we haven't seen Peter or Asher.
What about Dad?
Yeah, we've seen Dad. He's already gotten back from a run. Let's see who has breakfast dishes. What week is it? 2? Oh, it's 3 now. Okay, breakfast dishes on Monday. Oh, it's Jude. Winner, winner, winner.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard to do 3 in this oven.
This is not the greatest oven.
Wait till I have 2 ovens. As a mom of 9.
Comes in handy.
Oh.
Oh, so Jude's filling this up with water. That's the pitcher. Eve, are you excited?
Yeah.
You love Keith.
Yeah.
Quiche is good. We gotta let it sit for a little while?
It's like
or?
5 minutes. And
Okay.
then eat.
Okay. Peter's up. Looking very chipper. Excited to be awake, right, Pete? Excited for the day?
Oh, there's Asher over there.
Asher's up.
It's a great day to be alive.
These two.
And then
Pearl is up and ready to go.
She's been up for a while.
Oh, Pearl's been up for a while. I'm up. What? Elijah's up and Daniel's over there.
Okay.
Getting ready to go to work, or waiting to go to work. So, and the kitty has moved chairs and now he's sleeping over here. Time for a prayer.
We're gonna have a blessing on the food, and then we'll eat.
And then we'll dig in and have this stuff. Eve is excited. The food is blessed. Eve first in line. She's excited. You're second in line? Okay.
I love quiche.
Andrew loves quiche. I think almost everyone likes quiche.
It's her favorite breakfast.
Pearl, it's your favorite? Okay. We had a couple yesterday said it wasn't their favorite. I think Asher might have not been a fan. The way we typically serve up our food is just kind of buffet style, because it's annoying to pass a ton of food at the table. However, when you have multiples of the same thing, you probably could put it at the table and be okay, huh? For now, though, we'll just sit here and watch other people get their food. All right, Andrew, how is it? Is that good?
Very good.
Good quiche? Homemade quiche. Yummy, yummy. And Elijah oftentimes serenades us while we're eating.
Yeah, this happens a lot.
Asher, do you want a full
We pay him
one or
extra
half?
for that.
Just take that, okay. Dad, do you want a big one?
Yes. Whoa!
Elijah, you
Yes,
want a big
thank
one
you.
too?
The next part of my day is I go out and check on our rabbits. We have meat rabbits, and I make sure they have food and water and everything they need. We don't show that as much. We're still doing it. I don't regret it at all. I'm learning a lot, and they're super cute. These are our three sisters is what I call them. They're so cute. And they will be our mamas, but not till next year. Hi, ladies. Hi. Here, let me get your water in here. Oh, come on. Watch out. You're so loving though, huh? So everybody has dishes duty different times in the week, but you have to wash your own dishes and put them in the dishwasher. The person who has dishes duty just has to empty the dishwasher and get it ready for that, and then wash like the dishes that were for the meal, like this, and get the dishwasher started, wipe the counters, and sweep. Next up is our dryer's broken. It's like months old, still under warranty, but it's broken. So we've got this in our room. And then out here we have all of this. Somebody very creatively hung their jeans from the attic string. Next, I'm gonna get on my shoes and head out for a walk. My morning walks are really important to me. They're probably the most important self-care that I do. I think they're kind of more like soul care, because I go for my walk and I listen to scriptures and to talks, like religious talks, and I pray, and I don't talk on the phone usually. I keep it more spiritual, and that has made all the difference in my life, and it helps me be able to come back and be present and give and pay attention and not feel resentful or entitled as a mom, like, oh, I feel like I come back, I'm grounded in the Lord, and I'm ready to be a mom. And sometimes I do have to miss my walks because days are crazy, but I still make sure and start my day with prayer, and and then I'm praying throughout the day. When I'm feeling impatient, I'll ask for help, or when I'm feeling like I don't want to make dinner, or I don't want to do this thing, I ask for the Lord's help, and He always helps me. So that is something that has been a major, major blessing and help in my life for the last few years as I've done that. So made all the difference. So I suggest that you do that. Do something, a spiritual practice to get you grounded every day and connect with the divine, with the Lord, with God, and with Jesus Christ. And it'll make all the difference as a mom. So here I go. I look pretty darn cool, but I wear a hat these days because the sun is really hard on my skin. The heat is really hard on my skin too, but I've got sunscreen on, and then my big hat, me and all the grannies.
Hi, Albus. Albus is often out here when it's time for me to go to my walk. And he's so friendly when he's outside. He doesn't want me to pet him when he's inside. But when he's outside, he's totally open to it. Huh, kitty? Okay, I gotta go for my walk. What are you gonna do today, huh? Just hunt, watch the birdies. Came a few feet, now he's like, don't go, just come pet me. Just come pet me, huh? Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow. Oh, yes. Yes, kitty. Oh, you're so fickle.
Okay, while Megan is off on her walk, I wanted to take a second to show you guys a cool little gadget we got for the kitty cats. We got this Pet Libro Granary automatic pet feeder, which is super cool. Great way to feed your kitty cats, or I think if you have little dogs, you can do the same thing. But this model has the double dish option since we have 2 cats. And basically, it gives you a way to feed your pets and also kind of keep track of them if you're not around, or just to kind of keep the bowls filled without having to constantly worry about whether they've got enough food or not. So let me show you real quick. It's pretty neat. Obviously, cat food goes in there. What's kind of fun about it is it has a little measuring thing to make sure that your kibble is not going to be too big. What's really nice is because we have Maine Coons, these kitty cats take a bigger kibble, but it still works because it fits within that little circle there. So you put it in, lock it in, plug this thing in, and then what you do is you download the app, the Pet Libro Lite app, and you essentially control the whole thing from the app. And you set it up so that you can use there's a little camera right there. So you can watch your kitty cats while they're eating. You can check in on them. There's also a little microphone on here and a little speaker. So you can actually, through the app, you can talk to your pets. Or hear what's going on, which is kind of cool. So you can really keep track of what's going on when you're not there. You can have a motion detector on it so that it only turns on if there's motion. There's an infrared option as well, so that at night you can also see what's happening. And then also through the app, you can set up a schedule so that it feeds on a certain schedule, and you can set the amount that comes out to feed your little fur babies. So it's a really cool system for feeding your pets and also kind of staying connected to them even when you're not home. We're usually home, but we do travel a bit, and it's going to be nice when we're out and not here to be able to keep track of the kitties and make sure they're okay. Also, you can fit a fair amount of food in here, so it'll last longer than what we typically put in the dish. So really great option to stay connected to your kitty cats while you're gone. This is the PLAF 203 model, which is this double feeder, and which also connects to your Wi-Fi, which allows you to control it through the app when you're not home and through the app when you are home. Cool model, especially if you've got more than one kitty cat that you wanna feed. You can also adjust it here, which is kind of cool. This is pretty simple, but you can move this little divider thing over so that if you want more to come to one side than the other, you can adjust it through the little divider guy there. Both kitty cats pretty much eat the same, so we keep it right in the middle. Another thing, this top part comes completely off for cleaning, so that's easy. So you can clean it without having to worry about getting this part wet. And then this part completely removes so that, again, you can clean this and leave the electronic part out of it so that it doesn't get damaged. So pretty easy to keep track of. So check out Pet Libro if you get a chance. A great option for feeding your kitty cats or your little dogs. There's a link in the description below, and follow that link to see the different options, the different models they have.
So on my walk today, I got very sweaty, but also I was studying in the book of Psalms, and I realized that I had a lot of Psalm 23 I just knew it because we've all heard it so much. That's the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. But I had time to memorize Psalm 23, which was really beautiful. I really enjoyed being able to do that, and it's pretty short. And then I listened to a podcast that had a Bible scholar on talking about the Psalms. And it was really beautiful to reflect on how the Psalms were actually written to be sung. They were like hymns, but they were written, what, 4,000 years ago or more? And here we are, we can read them today and we still feel them. They still resonate with us. And I guess I think that's pretty cool to show the kinship of man and that we're all the same. And also to see the way that the Lord works in our life and the peace and joy that he brings to us. And so they're really beautiful. And if you haven't spent any time in the Psalms, I highly recommend it. It's also just nice to be out. I have found that if I walk slow, it's nice, but if I walk quick, it purifies my soul a little bit more because it's a little harder, and so it gets my blood pumping and feels like it clears out the cobwebs out of my brain. And then I just am able to see beautiful things, birds and butterflies and the wind in the trees and flowers, and it's just fun. And also people's dogs, they're always so happy. Someday maybe I'll get a dog to take on my walks too, but not for now. So it was just overall very lovely and really a gift to be able to do it. After my walk, I now also do just a little weight routine on one day, and then the next day I do some leg things just to keep me young. It's not gonna make me, you know, super ripped or anything, but just to keep me young and strong. And then after I'm done here, before I shower, I'm gonna go over and take care of the chickens because I get really sweaty and gross when I do that. So I try to do that before I shower for the day. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yep. 7, come in. 8, 9,
Hi, Mommy.
10, hey Jude. 12, 13.
I was trying to find your wallet while you were gone back home.
Oh, thanks for trying. Want to go with me? I wanted to feed the chickens.
Yeah.
10. Have you made your bed? 14.
No, I would take my bed.
Okay, why don't you do that? 1. You're coming? So every day we go over and take care of the chickens, and it's about a mile away. We're in a rental right now. We bought a house that we lived in for about 9 months, but we moved out because we were kind of crowded, but also because it needed to be renovated. But thinking it would start any day. It has not yet started because I guess that's how it goes in home remodeling. Well, it goes when it's going to be such a major overhaul, and we had to get plans drawn, and then we had to get them drawn again, and everything is behind schedule, but that's okay. We're still happy to have our chickens there, and my brother and his family live there, which makes me really happy. So the house is getting used. Okay. Yep, we're gonna take that to the chickens. Yeah. It's too big? You want me to carry it? Okay. My brother's also out of town, and so we're gonna feed his cats while we're here. Go to the chickens first. I love our backyard. I think it's so beautiful. I can't wait to look out the windows at it again someday. Within the year is our goal. Within a year, we will be living in this house. No, that is what will happen. God willing, I guess.
Hey, ladies.
I got it. The eggshells are their favorites. Okay, now let's get some eggs. Do you have the egg basket?
Got it.
Okay, let's go. Wait for us.
Ow.
Okay, you want to open it up? Let's see. Okay, Jude will do it. Okay, let's count. Oh, that's huge. That just came out too. It's the size difference. Look between this one. That's a big egg. There's definitely gonna be 2 yolks. We have decoy eggs in there, so that when they peck on them, They don't crack, so they don't make bad habits. And then 6.
6.
A dozen eggs today. 12. Okay.
Exactly a dozen.
Good, because we used 18 this morning. Okay, so let's go let the cats out. Uh-oh! Somebody laid an egg right in there. We gotta go get it. So 13 eggs. Right here. Somebody maybe was busy watching something, didn't want to turn off the TV, and just laid the egg right there. 13. Baker's dozen.
Okay, more than a dozen.
Jude, do you know why they call it a baker's dozen when you have 13?
No.
Because he makes a dozen for everybody else and then one for himself. So a baker's dozen is actually 13. One more than a dozen, which is 12. Kitties! Oh, there goes one. Oh, hi, kitty. You look like you're feeling comfortable. How you doing? I'm feeling a little shy. Cleaned out the kitty litter, checked on their food and water levels, put the cat back in, that got out, and now we're headed home. I gotta get in the shower, get dressed for the day.
Oh.
Love it. Okay, I'm all dressed, showered, dressed, ready for the day. And I tell you what, I get dressed and put on makeup and do my hair every day because it just makes me feel good. It changes the way I interact with my day. And of course down here, it's just about lunchtime, which means my morning routine is almost over. There's Christmas music playing, because you know, why not? What you reading?
The Giving Tree.
It's pretty good, huh? It's a sad book, but it's really good. What are you looking at, Eve? Are you doing some math or something?
No,
You're watching a video?
yeah. No.
Well, I'm just going to look at what you're watching. No, don't keep it hidden from me. You're supposed to be watching educational things. What are you watching? Well, that's sort of educational.
Yeah.
Well, it's summer. I'll go out on the porch to finish out the video. So that is our morning routine, and it is pretty typical here in the summer. During the school year, breakfast moves a little bit earlier because our high school aged kids, which this year will be Asher, Peter, Pearl, and Andrew, go to a church class that starts at 6 a.m. And so they get back. Some of them go back to bed. Well, actually, this is Peter and Asher's first year, but Pearl usually goes back to bed. Andrew stays up and works. And then we, breakfast might be in the 8s instead of at 9. And also we have, like I said, it's a little bit more relaxed in summer. We're letting them be a little less studious, though we are unschoolers. That's not really a great term because it makes it seem like we do nothing. And I even see some of the chatter online, some of the less kind comments that our children do nothing and know nothing, but that's not really what it looks like. And I would hope that for normal people, you can see that the freedom that we give the kids helps them explore and grow and learn almost exponentially, so that by the time they're in their teen years, they're doing really interesting things and really coming into themselves. I'm excited for summer to come to an end. I'm excited for the temperatures to get a little cooler. But thanks for coming along on our morning routine to 9 kids. Hope that you're doing well. Hope that things are going well in your part of the world. No matter what's going on in the outside world, what happens at our home is the most important. And if you haven't checked out our podcast yet, No Place Like Home, Mike and I talk all about that and the different things that we do behind the scenes that we don't always show in our videos that make our home a happy place to be. Love you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Head over to knorppandsouth.com and we'll see you later.